I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. My phone went off. The alarm went off. I'm awake. Look, you can tell. I'm awake. Freaking last night I dropped down to minus freaking cold. Like really freaking cold, like minus 33. So I actually had to do something I didn't know I could do. And I don't know if you can see it because of how freaking moist my window is. But let's see if we can zoom in on it. See that wire? That's going to my car. I had to plug my car in last night because I don't think it would start today. Yup. Before anybody flips their tits saying, well, if you got a new battery, it'd probably start. I got a new battery, so frig off. Couldn't put as big of a battery into the car as I wanted to. I had a 900 Energizer in there before. Now I have a 710 cold cranking Eliminator crappy tire brand battery. So, yeah. They're calling for some mega uber cold nights, and the problem is my car gets really angry in the cold right now, and I don't know why. Just really hard to start when it's freezing out. I'm hoping tonight at work I don't get stranded. Like, it's only minus 12 Celsius out right now, which converts to minus fucking cold US. Last night it was minus 35 out, and my car just would not have any of it. It would turn, you'd hear dun 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 dun. But it's like the gas, well, the gas was flowing. It's like spark just wouldn't fucking happen. Car just did not want to. So, fuck, I hope she starts today. I gotta get to work. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't go in yesterday because I was sick as fuck. Woke up and just freaking started barfing everywhere and called her quits. I question if that can of tomatoes that was in the freaking Lazy Susan there, I really question if that shit gone bad because, like, I still got some rice left. I'm not gonna eat it because I'm worried that it might make me sick again. But fuck, I hope that's not what it was. But all I know is I got really sick yesterday. When I got up, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna go into details about it because it's pretty gross. But I got pretty sick yesterday, and I said fuck it and called in. Stayed home, barfed out of both ends. It was awesome. But I feel a lot better today. But last night I went to start my car. I wanted to go to the corner store and get some ginger ale to help calm my guts. And the car started no problem from the driveway. I get to the frickin' Mike's Mart, go inside, buy myself my frickin' they have these pops there. They're like no-name ginger ales, but they sell 2 for $4. So I bought 2 of them and got out to my car after paying, went to start it, and I'm like, for fuck's sakes, don't do this to me now, car. Like, so sure enough, fucking car wouldn't start, and then finally I just rugged the throttle, turned the key, and she started. So I'm thinking there's probably a technical problem with my car's freaking fuel pump. Now I'm thinking, I don't know why I'm thinking fuel pump, but could very well be the fuel pump. I know it's not out of gas. There's gas in the fucking car. I got 3/8 of a tank. I'm gonna grab some tonight there while it's cheap on my way home. Hopefully the fucking car starts after I fill it up. And like, and tonight they're calling for another extreme cold. Like, I don't know where I put my phone. I gotta find it, but they're calling for some more extreme cold weather. So well, that should be exciting after work at midnight when I can't start my fucking car again. Like when the Weather Network puts that up right now, it's only minus 11, minus 12, and then overnight minus 26. You know, tomorrow minus fucking cold. 7th, minus 20, and then all of a sudden minus 9, and then minus 13, and then minus 15, then minus 10, then minus 13. It's like we have these like 2 periods of, oh my goodness, watch the frig out, and then it goes back to like tolerable weather. Son of a bitch. It's one reason why I hate living in the north is because we get some really shit cold weather, and if your car is not sitting above 90% in structural integrity, she just won't start. She'll quit before you even turn the key. Oh well, it is what it is. Well, I'm gonna go let the dog out. Well, it's 20 after 3. Let's see if the pig will start. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Oh, the hood's popped. Okay, I'm gonna have to go outside and deal with this nonsense. I forgot that it's got a hood safety switch, so if the hood's popped, it will not start. So I'm gonna have to go outside and fucking manually close the hood and remote start it and freaking my stuck and other things and stuff and junk, and I got a booger in my nose. Gotta be one of the stupidest spots I've ever seen for one of those car freaking heater blocks. Let's see if she'll start. Fuck yeah, like a boss. Like a fucking boss. Hey buddy, like a fucking boss. Big sakes, had to take a crap and I let my friggin' engine run 10 minutes. Well, that sucks. Now watch. I'm gonna turn the key and she's gonna be like, nope, don't wanna. Or she'll be like, yeah, I'll do it. Yesterday when I drove to the store, I couldn't get that needle to move. I thought I had a blown friggin' thermostat there for a minute. I was getting nervous. Another one of winter's problems. Slush build up in the wheel well and it won't fucking let go. Son of a bitch. I don't know, it'll be a fun drive to work. Alrighty, well, I should be able to drive to work no problem now without having the heat on. The car temperature's pretty good. I'm gonna have to grab gas tonight, that's for sure. Tonight or tomorrow, one of the two. Thought I had 3/8 of a tank. I have a 1/4 of a tank left, so not a big deal. But yeah, like, I was chatting with Mike there at the vape shop, and as you all know, there's a new bill coming out from Gov trying to basically stop vaping. They say they want to regulate it, but what they're going to do is going to kill the industry. I don't know if this is Ontario or Canada-wide, this bill, probably Canada-wide. But basically Bill 45 states the following. If you run a brick and mortar shop, you cannot have any products on display. People are allowed to come in and ask you if you carry a certain product, you can sell it to them, but you cannot educate them on the product. For instance, like the device I have on me right now, the IPv2 50-watt mod, you can't explain to the person that to turn off the touch sensor, press and hold minus and the fire button same time, and it'll turn off the friggin' touch sensor. You can't explain that to them once this bill passes. Literally, you sell them the product, and it's up to them to figure out how to use it, which, you know, it isn't that hard, but if you're not familiar with the components, you can really fuck things up fast, so that's a problem. Step number 2 is no selling of any nicks. Well, how the fuck do you think people quit cigarettes? It's not by vaping vegetable glycerin alone. They vape the nicotine and then they slowly track themselves down, kind of like the patch system, but they want to block all fucking nicotine. Now, Bill 45 also states that no flavored tobacco, including menthol and like the cherry cigarettes and the grape cigarettes and the vanilla cigarettes, those won't happen anymore. It's literally going to be cigarette flavored cigarettes, and if that passes, they want to take the flavoring out of juice. So literally, it's going to be bottles of vegetable glycerin that you can buy at Walmart for $4.97 being bottled and sold for 10 bucks for 30 ml bottle. And the thing is people are always shocked and awe when I mention, oh, I just buy my vegetable glycerin over at Walmart. They're all like, Walmart carries vape juice? And I'm like, no, they just carry one of the bases. So it's pretty funny, but yeah. But literally, Bill 45 also states that no online sales of electronic cigarettes. That literally means every single one of the sites we go to, Can Vape, fucking 180 Vapes, Electronic Cigarette Canada, you know, I'm trying to think of other stores, but I fucking can't. VIP Juice, you know, smarthoser.com, I think they're the Canadian version. They will not be permitted to sell electronic cigarettes online, and if they do, they can be caught and fined, and I can't remember the number for the fine, but it's a fucking hefty tag they nail you with, which is not right. They shouldn't be allowed to do that, but government's all mad because they're not making sales on cigarettes, and they want to fucking shut down the vaping industry and see how many people will jump back from this to cigarettes. Now, I know for a fact I won't, because I've been vaping some Zero now for the past week. I haven't been putting nicotine into it, and I don't feel any different than I did last week when I had nicotine. So I'm no longer reliant on nicotine. I like it for its pick-me-up aspect, and sometimes I will vape a nicotine alcohol, but I mainly drip that, and usually it's around a 3 or something really lightweight. But yeah, like, they want to shut down all the online stores. Literally no more online sales for electronic cigarettes, which, if you ask me, is fucking horseshit, because that's where the majority of the business is. And they also want to shut down, basically, it's just gonna kill the industry. Now, for me, it doesn't affect me. Like, bro, you gonna fucking punch a Chewy? Like, you just wasted our entire fucking advanced green sitting there picking your ears. Yeah, that's not a turning lane there, bud. Fucking forward. It's gonna kill the vaping industry, and like, it doesn't really bother me, but it bothers me that a bunch of my friends recently decided to jump on the bandwagon and get themselves some e-darts. Oh, fuck, I need the heat, boys. My window's freezing up again. But, you know, it just bugs the shit out of me that they're doing this. Like, a lot of my friends, like my buddy Jay the Redneck, he just recently switched over from analogs to e-cigarettes, from cigarettes to e-cigarettes, and he is really enjoying it. And all I can smell is raw fuel right now, so that car in front of me definitely is not feeling too hot today, probably not liking the cold. But anyway, if they shut down the industry before he has a chance to trade himself off of the, like trade himself down on the nicotine and get nicotine free, there's an excellent chance that him and a lot of my other friends who switched over to e-darts from darts are going to do the fucking same, because they won't be able to get their supply. They'll still be craving the nicotine, and the only option available is a fucking dirty cigarette. So they'll be back on the cigarettes. Like, is that... And this is what gets me. Like, Gov is pulling all this bullshit, and we let it happen. Now, if you think about it, think of it this as a job. Let's think of this as a job. Your government electees are people that we fucking hire and pay to do a job in this country and this province, right? We're paying them. They're getting their paychecks from our tax dollars. So it's no different than you have a job at like Canadian Tire, you go in, if you do a bad job, is your boss gonna give you a fucking raise? No, he's gonna fire you. So why can't we fire our government? Our government's fucking us around and doing stupid things and running pipelines through our drinking water and, you know, just being belligerent fucking morons. Why can't we say, government, you're stupid, I'm not paying you anymore. I'm not paying you. I don't want to help you fucking kill our country because you're stupid, you're uneducated, you know? We should be able to fire them when they pull some major boners and do stupid things. It shouldn't be a fucking oopsie. Oh well, now we're like $30 billion in debt. Oh well, that's okay. We'll pay it off next quarter by taxing the fucking people who pay the bills. You know? I don't know. I just think it's a fucking dickard thing, the government. It's the only job that you can't get fired by your employee because you won't talk to your employees or your employers. Sorry. Ooh, that was grindy. Holy fuck, why is everybody at work? I thought everybody quit. Oh, frig's sakes, eh? Yeah, there's nowhere to park up here. I guess I'm parking on the back 40. That'd be awesome. They have them here, and I should have brought an extension cord and stole one. But if we had outlets to plug our cars in at night when we're stuck working here, that'd be fucking awesome. But if I can park back here, fucking reserved, son of a bitch. Well, I guess I'm parking beside this G5 Cobalt. I don't even know what time it is right now. My clock got reset when I yanked the battery, and I never got around to fixing it. Better do that. Before I turned the car off, I was getting 22.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Yeah, this car doesn't know what the fuck's going on. But anyway, I'm at work, and I'm going to go in and put in my 8 hours, and then when we get the frig out of here, we'll head home and carry on with the vlog. I don't know if I'll vlog on my breaks at all, but we'll see what we can do. But I've been doing these all-day vlogs, and I'm kind of enjoying them again, even though I really want to do half-day vlogs and get a huge fucking lead on my vlogging. That may happen in the future again. You know, get a huge lead up there so I can take a couple days off and just fuck around and not do anything. Because I love those days when I can just fuck around and not do anything and just chill. It's a good time. It's a good time, you know. A lot of you guys do that regularly, you know, because you don't have vlogs to make. And you just have to go to work and go home and live a normal life. I don't even remember what the hell that feels like, to be honest with you. I haven't lived a normal life in fucking 4 years since I started making YouTube videos. I don't even know if I could go back to living a normal life, to be honest with you. But anyway, people, I'm going to head her inside and get this shitty shift over with, and I'll talk to you guys when I talk to you next. So until then, peace the frig out. Holy fuck, it's vapey in here. There, that's a little better. Holy shit, I got some fantastic shit happening with my hair. This is awesome. Gonna look like that rubber dick from fucking Fantastic Four big times. But anyway, it's 8 o'clock. Well, it's 20 after 8, and I'm on my lunch break and coming out here for a vape to sit in the car and friggin' suck on 3CPO's dink for a bit and just chill out because it's fucking cold out. Car started no problem. Bonus, I'm gonna leave it parked where it is, which is in the second parking lot, mainly because it's not facing the lake. Therefore, it's not getting the direct wind right on the fucking guy, which might mean at midnight tonight I'll be able to get out of here. But guess we'll wait and see. At least my windshield, you can see through it, so that's somewhat of a bonus. Scores. But yeah, frig, what a day, man. Come into work and find out one of my coworkers called in sick. But I have a feeling it's a revenge sick day from me calling in sick yesterday, like a fuck you type thing. And it's just like 2 of us up there, and we have outages up north big times, so the phones haven't stopped all night. And my goodness, earning my paycheck today for frig's sakes. But yeah, just a bunch of nonsense happening, and apparently, like, oh fuck, there's just so much nonsense happening with the company. Like, I've never worked for a company where your benefits, you had to maintain them, as in you had to log in, update them, do everything through a website. I've never worked for a company like that. Normally benefits are managed by your humane resource, humane resource, whatever the fuck they call themselves, HR. Those guys. They normally maintain all your benefits, but here, it's like, we got to do all the legwork because I'm pretty sure they fired the entire HR department. And we don't got an HR department right now. So I can totally get away with some serious sexual harassment because I got nobody to face up to, probably. Not gonna, just saying, it's dicked. But it is what it is. Fuck's sakes. Yeah. So, tonight they're calling for a cold night too, minus frickin' 41 people. Minus 41. Thank God I found the block heater on my car, eh? I just think it's in the stupidest location. I've never seen one come out of the side of the hood like that. It's always been out the front nose. The old Ford Focus, the Ford Tempo, the Volkswagen Golf, the GMC Sierra, friggin' the X's Pontiac Grand Am, the X's friggin' Mitsubishi Lancer, all had the dink out the front end for plugging it in. This car has it out the side. That's pretty kaif, but whatever, as long as it works and it makes my car start in the morning. ZFG, boys, ZFG. So, right on, but this shift is sucking some fierce friggin' nuts, like, big times. It's busier than frig. Bruce and I are going nuts up there, trying to friggin' keep up with the call volume. I'm on lunch right now, so he's probably ripping what little bit of his hair left in his head out. Oh, I'm telling you, it's friggin' nuts. It's brutal. Brutal times. But whatever. People don't realize that, especially us for installing it, that the wireless sucks when it gets cold and it gets blowing snow and ice buildup. You'd think, oh, wireless, why would the ice make a difference? It does. You get that shit on your radio, on your wireless satellite there on your house that beams back to our tower. She won't work. The snow will refract it. It'll never see the freaking little coupler in the tit thing, that picks up the Wi-Fi from once it hits the satellite and focuses it all into a point type thing. Never hits it. So that's happening, and a lot of people are like, oh, is the internet down? No, your shit's just covered in snow. Go up and bang it off with a broom. But yeah, with the outage up north there, that's brutal. Like, we got about, well, the whole population of Moose and Emus factories out, and there's some other problems in areas too, and oh my goodness, just so much hogwash. I can't today. I'm just not feeling it today. Just not freaking feeling it. One bit. No. It's got to end soon. I got 3 hours and 30 minutes left of this shift, and it's home time. Thank God, because I am freaking done for the day. Right now, done. Don't want to work anymore. Want to go home, pet the puppy, and make fun of the kitty or something. I don't know. But, yeah. No idea what I'm going to do tonight. I know I'm going to watch Pug One's videos, that's a given. Probably going to watch him with Scruffy Fluffy Puppy Wuppy because he really likes that kind. As you can tell in the videos, you mentioned Pug's name, starts barking. I couldn't imagine what would happen if I brought Oreo to Pug's house, if my dog would fanboy over Oreo and like ignore me and I would be no longer his friend and he would just follow Pug around all the time. Probably would happen. Probably would. Friggin' Oreo's like the biggest friggin' Pug One fan dog ever. Friggin' fan dogs. Friggin' fan dogs. Holy shit, it's friggin' midnight, people. And, oh, she's cold out. It's because that lake's right behind me, right? And that lake makes the weather fucking not happy. Whew. She's cool. It's going down to minus 43 tonight, or 44 or some shit. Let's go home and plug this bitch in. I really should have filmed that drive home, like big times. Holy crap, they plowed the, oh yeah, Oreo definitely wants back in, like right fucking now. Like I said, it's minus 7,000 as of right now. So cold out there. Friggin' just, what the hell? Okay, what happened here? What happened? Why did you break? Oh yeah, lovely. Wonder where the other half of that went. Huh. Can you hear it? Ah, that's no plow. But, yeah, coming home and the plows are out there plowing the main roads, like, and all that. And, they're leaving debris behind. And one of the, actually 3 of the debris that we had to slalom around were these, like, ginormous, maybe the height of that chair, like, where the bump seat is, off the ground. Probably same size diameter, ball of ice. And I fucking hit it with my car. Like, I didn't hit it with my car, I caught it on the side, like saw it last minute and went to go around it, but it's glare ice out there, people, and I couldn't get around it, and I ended up fucking like banging off of it, and it kind of pushed me over. It was one with the ground, and I didn't check for damages. I'll check in the morning, because right now I could care less. It's too freaking cold outside. Car made it home, good enough for me, but if she took structural damage because of the city dicks, maybe I'll do like I did that one time with my Ford Tempo. When I was going down Oak Street, the street that, street downtown, they had really shitty roads and the suspension was shit. And one of the potholes, that was a real bad one, wasn't marked. And by the time I saw it, well, I didn't even see it because it was raining and it was filled in with water and I didn't even consider it. And I fucking banged her out with the Tempo and it literally shanked my strut. And I had no suspension on the front driver's side, passenger side, sorry. Just completely wrecked the suspension. It was all jelly mode up there, just spring, no shock. So I friggin' bring it into the garage and they charge me for a new strut and I pay for it and get the bill and went into City Hall and said, listen, you know, you dicks didn't fucking, you know, use their tax-paying money to fix the streets and stuff, and fought and fought and fought, and I got them to front me the bill for $500, but it was a lot of fighting. So if I have some structural integrity damage to my car due to a snowball being left in the middle of the road, I might be a dick about it. Nah, I probably won't. I'll probably just be like, who cares? It's a fucking G6. Piece of shit. So you guys remember how I've been, like the TV downstairs, a new one. Video is fucking fantastic. Audio is kind of kaif. Well, I thought of something that I have that would probably solve that problem. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it on video, but I'm hitting the mirror ball there and it's making the room look pretty. But, I have this old Creative or Logitech sound system back here. And I'm thinking about grabbing this and bringing it downstairs and hooking it up to the TV and seeing if it sounds better than the friggin' TV itself. Well, I'll scratch that plan. With the way these wires are, like basically they meet up in the middle and this goes into the subwoofer. For what I was using them for upstairs, it was perfect. For down here, I'd have to put the subwoofer in the cabinet, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. Because what I was going to do was just kick the speakers sideways like that and then stuff them underneath the TV like so. Just so that they would propel sound out, and it would probably sound a lot better than the built-in speakers, because, well, we all know they sound like shit. But no dice. No dice, so I don't know. What do you say? Doesn't say nothing, he just bounces around, frig sakes. So I guess it's back to the friggin' drawing board for that one, not a big deal. I just need to get some better sound in there, but I'm sure I can do. Well, once I get the speaker wire, I gotta find it. I don't know where I put it when I took down that Sony. But once I find it, I'll be hooking up the surround sound, which has a built-in DVD player, which will never get used. But it sounds pretty damn hot, and the surround sound actually works on it. Unlike the other Sony that I had, that the surround sound was complete kife on it, didn't work worth a shit. But yeah. So anyway, people, I'm going to shut her down here, and I think I'm going to get into my sweats and run the elliptical for about probably... Well, I'm going to watch WWE Raw while I run the ellipticals, so that'll be the battle plan there. And, yeah, I'm going to shut her down. So, thanks for watching my video. The reason why I'm thinking about running the elliptical is I want to start doing that more often. I watched Bloke's video, and he talked about this 100-pound challenge. I don't need to lose 100 pounds, because if I did, I'd look like an anorexic kid from India, and that would be bad. I don't need to lose 100 pounds because if I lost 100 pounds, I'd be 160 pounds. That's way probably too small for a guy my size. I would look like one of those starving kids on the freaking TVs where they try to get you donate money, but the money never goes to the kids type operation. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, but I do want to lose weight and get into shape and not be so winded after doing simple menial tasks like vlogging. And yeah, so something about watching some WWE Raw and just running the shit out of the elliptical. And go from there. So on that note, thanks for watching my shit, shutting her down. Leave a comment. I know I'm late on commenting on comments and stuff. I gotta film those. I got like fucking 8 of them. 8 of them that I gotta fart out. So that's gonna take a little bit of time. And but right now I just want to run the elliptical and watch Raw. So that's what I'm gonna do. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, comment, all that nonsense. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.